Good day, and welcome to another episode of What's Happening Today, presented to you by Rapido News Network. In this episode, we will first discuss the present Russian Ukrainian conflict. Then we will move on to the historic confirmation of Judge Ketanji Brown Jackson, a black woman, as the Associate Justice of the US Supreme Court. Post that, we will discuss about first tourist mission to International Space Station that was launched on Friday, April 8th from Florida, and at last we will discuss about recent setback to Idaho bill that was signed by Governor Brad Little and was to come into effect from April 22nd, which bans abortion after 6 weeks into pregnancy. So let's get started. Starting with the Russian-Ukrainian war, Moscow denied responsibility for the missile strike in Kramatorsk train station that killed at least 50, including children. But the Pentagon said that the Russian forces were behind it. Ukraine's railway service said that the further evacuation would proceed from a nearby city. President Volodymyr Zelensky of Ukraine said that Russia had hit station with what he identified as Tochka U short-range ballistic missile. He further said that lacking the strength and courage to stand up to us on the battlefield, they are cynically destroying the civilian population. This is an evil and has no limits, and if it is not punished, it will never stop. Russian officials, while denying the responsibility, said a Ukrainian battalion had fired a missile in what they called provocation. The Russian Defense Ministry said that Tochka U missiles are only used by the Ukrainian armed forces, and Russian troops had not made any strike against Kramatorsk on Friday. Now for our next story, on the confirmation of the next Associate Justice of the US Supreme Court, President Joe Biden on Friday celebrated Judge Ketanji Brown Jackson's historic confirmation to the US Supreme Court at the White House, with tearful Jackson delivering a message on perseverance. 47 Republican senators voted on Monday against even bringing President Joe Biden's Supreme Court nomination to the floor for a vote. Despite this obstruction, Judge Ketanji Brown Jackson was confirmed on Thursday, April 7th. For nearly a full minute, Democratic senator and people sitting in the Senate balcony stood up and cheered for Ketanji Brown Jackson's historic confirmation to the US Supreme Court on Thursday. But as the camera panned around the room, there was just a lone Republican senator standing there and clapping. And that was Senator Mitt Romney of Utah. Romney was one of the 3 GOP senators who had moments earlier voted to confirm Jackson, along with Lisa Murkowski of Alaska and Susan Collin of Maine. He appeared to be the only Republican, though, who made it a point to stay behind and celebrate Jackson's confirmation. Now here's a clip of Romney standing by himself between rows of empty seats on the Republican side of the Senate chamber.
On this vote, the yeas are 53, the nays are 47, and this nomination is confirmed.
For our next story in space, the first fully private mission to the International Space Station began on Friday with a 4-member crew from startup company Axiom Space. The partnership has been hailed by NASA, which sees it as a key step in its goal to commercialize the region of space known as low Earth orbit, leaving the agency to focus on more ambitious endeavors deeper into the cosmos. Travelers, including former NASA astronaut Michael Lopez, who will command the mission as an Axiom employee, is joined by 3 paying customers: American real estate investor Larry Connor, Canadian businessman Mark Pathy, and Israeli former fighter pilot and entrepreneur Eytan Stibbe. According to a rumor, the price for ticket, which includes 8 days on the outpost, is $55 million. The mission, called AX-1, will mark the first time in the history that private citizens, or otherwise non-professional astronauts, will launch to the International Space Station from US soil. For our final story on abortion law, Idaho Supreme Court halted a regulation which banned abortion 6 weeks into the pregnancy. The court says Idaho's law cannot go into effect this month as scheduled while it reviews legal challenges. The ban, when implemented, will prohibit abortion after fetal cardiac activity is detected. The law, modeled after the one in Texas, relies that ordinary citizens enforce a ban on abortion after about 6 weeks of pregnancy as a way of sidestepping challenge to its constitutionality. The court's order prevent the law, which would allow family members of what it called a preborn child to sue the abortion provider, from going into effect until the court can further review it. The law was scheduled to go into effect on April 22nd, 1 month after Governor Brad Little signed it, but it is now postponed indefinitely till the Supreme Court allows it to be forced. That was all for the major news update for April 9th. Stay tuned for our next update on the ongoing world's affair. We hope that you find this video helpful. If you like this video, hit like, and for a continued update on what is happening around the world, consider subscribing. And to never miss an update whenever we post something new, hit that bell icon. If you have any comments or suggestions, please let us know in the comment sections below. Thank you.